Good morning, First Kids. Welcome to Square One Kids Church. Man, I'm glad you guys have joined us this morning. We're going to have a great morning. The So-and-So Show guys are back again today. We got our giveaway. I got a fun game we're going to play, and I have a special guest today that you'll see in just a little bit. But right now, let's stand up and let's begin this morning worshiping the Lord.
There's a spirit I cannot contain. There's a spirit I cannot contain. The same power that raised Jesus up from the grave. The same spirit I cannot contain. Everywhere I go on this road, high and low, where I go with you. So I won't be afraid, this my home. What may, where I go with you. Where I go with you. Where I go with you. Breath upon these bones, your fire in my soul. Your kingdom is my home, and I don't walk alone. Everywhere I go on this road, high and low, where I go with you. So I won't be afraid, this my home, come what may, where I go with you. Everywhere I go on this road, high and low, where I go with you. So I won't be afraid, this my home, come what may, where I go with you. Where I go with you. Where I go with you.
Hey, John, have you seen my DigiPet? John? Dear Brandon, please read the poem on the desk directly into the camera. All right, easy enough. Where to look? Where to look? I know not where to look. Sorry. Start from the beginning. Where to look? Where to look? I know not. Weird. Sorry. All right, one more time. Where to look? Where to look? I know not where to. Where should I look? Where to looky look? You know what? Okay, I got this. Here we go. Hoo-ah. Where to look? Where should I look? Where should I look? Looky, looky, look. Looky, 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 look. Looky, looky, look, 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 look. Where should I look? Where should I look? Where should I look? Look. Ah! Looky, 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 look. Look, 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 look.
I love poetry.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the So-and-So Show. I'm Brandon.
And I'm John.
What are we talking about today, John?
purpose.
Uh-huh. Purpose.
And my purpose today, Brandon, is to help you relax by providing soothing yet enjoyable sounds for you and your viewers to listen to.
Soothing, huh?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm. Soothing.
John. John. John!
What?
Can you stop? Can you take the microphone away from your face? Turn it off or something?
Why?
Just please do it.
Fine.
What's the problem?
You're making a bunch of mouth noises into a microphone.
Well, yes, Brandon. I am. It's called ASMR, which stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. It's all the rage on the World Wide Webs.
Mouth noises?
Yeah. You got a problem with mouth noises?
Everyone has a problem with mouth noises. They're gross.
Well, Brandon, you're really not going to like the game I had planned.
Why?
It's called What's John Eating?
No!
The game is simple. You'll wear these headphones so you can listen to me eat food over the microphone. Then you'll use the food cards in front of you to guess what I'm chewing. You can play at home too, because you'll be able to hear exactly what Brandon hears. You ready, buddy?
Yes.
Can you hear me, Brandon?
Yes.
Then let's begin. Food item number 1.
I don't know, a hard-boiled egg?
You are incorrect. It's chocolate pudding. Food item number 2.
Okay. I don't know. It's a carrot.
Oh, so close. It was celery. I thought you'd get that one. I'm sorry, it was stringy.
All right, go.
Okay. Food item number 3.
I don't know, chocolate pudding.
Wrong again. It's cereal.
It's Bible story time with Kellen.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey, Kellen. Brandon doesn't like my relaxing ASMR mouth noises, and I thought it was my purpose.
Okay.
Kellen, please just move on with your story.
Sure thing, man. Well, today I want to talk about an incredibly brave and creative woman. In fact, there's a whole book of the Bible devoted to her story, and her name was Esther. And today we're going to tell it in another edition of Human Head Puppet Theater. Esther's people, the Jews, were living in the country of Persia because the Jewish nation had been conquered in battle. The king of Persia was a guy named...
I can say my own name, thank you.
Sorry, my bad.
Yes, you're bad. I am Xerxes, king of Persia. You may continue.
Thanks. King Xerxes was looking for a wife, and after searching for the most beautiful woman in the kingdom, he chose, you guessed it, Esther.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Esther!
Hello! I am Esther, the new queen.
A so-and-so show player. Oh, man.
Don't be rude.
Okay.
You may continue.
Now, King Xerxes had an official who he placed in a very important position. That man was Haman.
Did you hear that, world? I'm Haman, and I'm important.
But Haman was not a nice guy. The king commanded that people bow down to Haman when he walked by, and everyone did. Well, almost everybody.
I'm walking. I'm walking. I'm walking. Hey, you!
Who, me?
Yes, what's your name? Why are you not bowing?
My name is Mordecai, and I'm not bowing because I don't want to.
Ooh, that makes my mustache curl.
Haman was so angry. He made a plan to get back not just at Mordecai, but all his people, the Jews. Haman convinced the king that the Jews were evil, and the king issued an order to have the entire nation wiped out. But what Haman didn't know was that Mordecai had a very famous relative.
Dear Queen Esther, it's me, your cousin, the guy who practically adopted you, remember? I don't know if you know this, but the king issued a decree that all of our people should be wiped out on the 13th day of the 12th month. It's because of this villain, Haman. Is there anything that you can do, Mordecai?
Dear Mordecai, this is horrible. But what can I do? You know there's a law that says no one can approach the king without being sent for. If I do, I could die. Although, there is a chance the king could hold out his gold scepter if I approach. If he did that, my life would be spared. But I'm not sure what to do. Esther.
I know you're frightened. We all are. But you may be our only hope. This could be your purpose. Who knows? It's possible that you became queen for a time just like this.
Gather all the Jews together. Go 3 days without food or drink. Then I will go to the king, and if I have to die, I'll die.
Mordecai did as Esther suggested. He gathered the Jews together, and they didn't eat or drink for 3 days. All they could do was wait and hope. On the 3rd day, Esther went to see the king.
King Xerxes?
What? Esther? What is it, Queen Esther? Do you have a request? Anything you want, I'll give it to you.
I've prepared a feast, and I would like for you to come. Oh, and invite Haman.
Food. I like food. Yes, it's a date. Haman!
Yes, Your Majesty.
Queen Esther has prepared a feast. Would you like
Yes! Yes! I'm going to eat with the king! Because I'm special.
The feast happened just as Esther had planned. It went so well that Esther asked the king and Haman back the next day for a second feast. That's when she made her move.
What a delicious feast, my queen. Now tell me, what can I give you? Anything you want, up to half my kingdom.
Your Majesty, I hope you will be pleased to let me live. Please spare my people. It has been ordered that we be wiped out.
What?
Oh, the candles!
Who dares do such a thing?
It was him! Haman!
What? I would never. You're Jewish. I didn't. How could I know? This is just a misunderstanding.
Why, you little...
Oh, no.
Guards! Seize this man!
No, oh, drat.
I decree that all your people be spared!
Hooray! Thank you, God.
Esther had a purpose, and because of her bravery, she was able to fulfill that purpose and save her people from the wicked Haman. The end.
That is an epic story, Kellen.
Isn't it?
Yeah, God used her to save a whole nation. Now that's what I call purpose.
Yeah, and we all have that same opportunity.
To save an entire nation?
No! Well, I don't know, maybe. That's what's so exciting. God put us all exactly where we are and made us all so unique. Who knows how you may impact the world?
Man, that is inspiring.
Very cool, Kellen. Thank you.
You got it. See you guys.
Well, now I've just got to figure out what my purpose is. Because it's apparently not mouth noises.
Maybe not, but I mean, come on, I know some of your purposes.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, you're funny, you're a good friend, and you help share the mysteries of God with, I don't know, hundreds of thousands of people every week.
Millions?
Sure, why not? And you've got one other purpose that I can think of.
What's that?
It's to reveal the question.
Oh, yeah. What do you think your purpose could be? That's a cool question, because you all have one.
Yeah, and the sky's the limit. It could be anything. Just think about how God has wired you and see what you come up with.
Or ask someone else who knows you really well. Hey, ask God, too.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah, but whatever you think it is, we hope you have fun talking about it.
Yeah, until next time, I'm Brandon.
And I'm John, and this was The So-and-So Show.
Man, Esther had a big decision to make, and we're going to make some choices today. Everybody welcome my very own daughter, Eden Grace. Eden is here today, and she is going to be my special volunteer this morning. You're not going to be a victim. I'm just kidding. So you're going to be my volunteer, but we're going to play a little game called Let's Make a Deal. Fun times, right? You've played this before, right? Okay, so this game is all about what? Guessing or choices, right? Now remember, Esther had a choice to make, and she didn't know how it was going to end up. Just like Eden's about to make some choices, and she has no idea what is about to happen. So, Eden, let's get started. Which box? Number 1, number 2, number 3. Let us know at home which box should she take? 2, 3, 1? I don't know. Which box, Eden, would you like to open first? You're going to go with number 2. Let's see what is in box number 2. Okay, stand back for a second. We got to let the camera see here. Box number 2, you get, a rock. You got a rock and a used box, thing of Olaf tissues. Awesome. Hang on to that right there. And a Band-Aid. There you go. You never know when you might need a Band-Aid. Man, you are doing so well so far. You've done great. You've gained by guessing, right? You've got a Kleenexes, a box, a Band-Aid, and a rock so far. How do you feel about that? Yeah. You think you might want to go for something better here? Okay. Now you've got a choice between box 1 or box 3. You have no idea what's in these boxes. We didn't talk about this beforehand, right? So which box do you want? Or actually, let me ask you this first. Do you want to keep what you have, or would you want to trade and see what else is in one of these boxes? You want to see what else is. That's a wise decision. That's a wise choice. That is a good, wise choice. Okay, which box? Number 1, number 3. Which one are you going to pick? Which one, audience? Should she go 1? Should she go 3? Let us. What do you think? Which box do you want to go?
1.
You're going to go box number 1. All right, box number 1. Let's see what is in box number 1. You got, some Legos. Now here comes the really hard part, Eden, about choices in life. Because you're doing pretty well. But there could be something better in this box, or there could be something a lot worse in this box. Now here's the thing. In the story of Esther, Mordecai, her uncle, because Esther had lost her parents, and so Mordecai was taking care of her. He was kind of like her advisor. He would say, Esther, this is what you need to do. God has sovereignly placed you in this position for such a time as this. We're going to look at that verse in just a minute. But Eden, God has sovereignly placed you with your choices in this situation. Now I'm going to play the role of Mordecai, the advisor to Esther, actually Eden. We thought about naming her Esther before she was born, but we liked Eden. Eden's a good name. Esther's a good name too, but we liked Eden. So Eden, here's the thing. As your advisor, I'm going to highly encourage you to not take the safe road, but go the more dangerous route. Just like Mordecai told Esther, Esther, I know you don't know what's going to happen when you go face the king. You might even die, but listen, God has put you in this place for a reason. So Eden, God has put you in this place for a reason, and I'm giving you this advice to go for it or to hold on to what you have. Esther had the same choice to make, but she went for it. What are you going to do today? What should she do? Go for it or play it safe? What do they think? I think they're saying go for it. You ready to go for it? Sure. Okay, she's going to go for it. She has no idea. Put that over there. Eden, you are now the proud owner of a box of Band-Aids. All right. Now listen, I was her advisor, right? And I said, hey, listen, this is a scary situation, and we don't really know what's going to happen. Esther didn't know what's going to happen, but here's the true meaning of this. You see, as her dad, I knew that I had placed $20 in the Band-Aid box. You just won $20 by listening to the advice of your father, right? Man, God has given us advice in his word, okay? Man, we are to go to his word and seek to follow his word, even when it doesn't seem like it's the most logical thing to do. Man, God created this world. He created us. He knows. Just like Esther, she could have played it safe, and she could have stayed safe from going and asking the king, and her people would have perished. And actually, it tells us in Esther 4:14, it says, for if you keep silent at this time, relief and deliverance will rise from the Jews from another place. God was going to save the Jews and finish the promise of the Messiah, and Christ would come no matter what. But you and your father's house will perish. And who knows whether you have not come to the kingdom, Esther, who knows if you've not been placed in the position as queen for such a time as this. Man, God has put each and every single one of you in a particular place, in a particular time here in Bentonville, Arkansas, for such a time as this. And he knows what's best for us, even though things may be difficult, even though this whole COVID thing's going on. God knows, man, and he's got a purpose and a plan for you. He created you just like Esther. Man, she found herself in this situation, and God used her in a mighty way. She's recorded in Scripture. We celebrate her to this day and her bravery and what she chose to do. You know, another thing that's interesting about Esther is before she made a big decision, what did she do? Do you have any idea? You may not know because we haven't studied this yet. She took 3 days and she fasted and prayed. And the whole nation, actually, of Israel who was there fasted and prayed for Esther before she made that decision. I would encourage you, man, if you've got a big decision in your life, man, fast and pray and seek the Lord that he would guide you in what it is he would have you do. All right, are you happy you came today and won $20 and you listened to advice? Yes. All right, now you can go buy something or we'll invest it for college. Yes, invest it. Hey, put that down. All right, hey, listen, right now let's stand up and let's worship again and thank God for his goodness today.
God of heaven and earth, you are amazing. You hold me up with your hand. You give me faith, and I will put my hope in you alone, in you alone. God of heaven and earth, you are amazing. You hold me up with your hand. You give me faith, and I will put my hope in you alone.
Man, I hope you've had a great day with us here at Square One Kids Church. Let's end with our drawings before we go. I'm a little bit behind on all this. I got to come see you guys, but Eden is going to draw out the names, and we will start with the girl name. So reach down in there, kind of mix it up, pull out a girl's name, and we'll see who our winner is. Let's see here. It is Peyton Wright. Peyton, you have won today our giving drawing. All right, this is the boys. Don't look. You can't look in there. Don't look. Can't peek. And pull out a boy's name. Let's see, just one. And our winner is Titus Cable. Titus, you have won our drawing today. Man, I hope you guys have had a great day. School is starting to ramp back up. We got a few weeks left before that. So enjoy the last couple of days of summer. And we've got good things going on this fall. We're trying to figure out how we can open things back up for kids. And so be paying attention because we're going to be hopefully making some announcements soon about some different things we're going to be trying this fall in our different GAs and Trail Life and Awana and even Sunday morning, all these different things that we're doing. Man, I can't wait to see you guys. Again, may the Lord bless you and keep you, make his face to shine upon you, and we will see you guys next week.